When you operate your irrigation system, do you see a fine mist or fog? Well, that's a classic symptom of high water pressure, and that's not a good thing. Pop-up spray heads work best at a pressure of 30 pounds per square inch, expressed as PSI. As water pressure increases, the water flow increases too. As an example, let's say a nozzle at 30 PSI uses 1.7 gallons per minute. But at 50 psi, the output would be 2.2 gallons per minute. That's a half gallon per minute more. Stay with me on this one. If you have 4 pop-up spray zones in your yard, each with 8 spray heads, with a run time of 15 minutes, you would be wasting 240 gallons every time you run your sprinklers. If you water all of these zones every odd or even day, you've wasted about 3,000 gallons a month, or about 24,000 or more gallons for an entire irrigation season. These photos show the dramatic difference with and without pressure regulation. At 50 psi, the spray pattern completely blows apart. Because most homeowners are unaware this is happening, they'll compensate by increasing the runtime of their controller. But that's not the answer. The simple solution is to replace the standard pop-up spray head with a spray head with built-in pressure regulation. It's simple to convert a zone from standard pop-up spray to a spray head with 30 psi pressure regulation. If all the sprinkler heads on a zone are of the same brand, simply unscrew the cap and pull out the internals. If you have more than one brand, unscrew those heads and remove the internals. Take a sample of one or more of the brands in your zone to your local irrigation store. Tell them you want to purchase 30 psi regulated spray heads. You can mix brands of spray heads just as long as you have the same brand of nozzle. Now it's time to retrofit your spray heads. Unscrew all the caps on your standard spray heads and remove the internal parts. Unscrew the caps on the pressure-regulated spray heads, pull out the internal parts, and drop them in the standard spray housings in the ground. Screw on the caps tightly. Leave on the flush caps of your new pressure-regulated sprays. Turn on the irrigation system for a minute and flush the zone. Next, unscrew each flush cap, drop in a filter, followed by your nozzle. Now it's time to start saving water by running your sprinklers at the optimum pressure of 30 psi. That's what we mean by squeeze every drop. In our next video, we'll show you how to adjust rotors that are out of alignment.